Painted Eyelids Audio Theater.
Painted Eyelids Audio Theater presents Unsolved Mysteries, Lost in the Arctic, written and directed by Tyler Gruel and Jake Eisendrath.
Welcome, dear listener. Please come close, warm yourself. It is time again for one of our unsolved mysteries to be investigated. We have to delve once again into the unknown, and see if we can't find ourselves some answers to mysteries such as this one. The disappearance of Cassandra Wessex and our BBC reporting team. In this episode, we'll be asking the big question about what happened to the people who are asking the biggest question about the fate of the Earth. Was it an environmental disaster? A violent crime? Or has some ancient bacterium emerged from the melting ice? Now let's meet our intrepid team of explorers, Anna Bedlum and Marty Green. Now Anna is an earnest millennium explorer and environmentalist in New Orleans, who shares her adventures with a loyal YouTube audience of 4 million. And, on our other hand, we've got Marty. Oh, Marty. He's a fast-talking ex-cop from Chicago. Marty has a long history, but currently is working as a security guard. But where Marty Green really shines, dear listeners, is in his heart. Because Marty is a climate change denier. You may think this would stop him from investigating this, but Marty has assured us he'll be able to work with Anna. Hopefully. The two have been told to contact me if anything goes wrong, as I'll be watching throughout the days on my TV that is connected to Anna's camera. And so, we begin our adventure with two unlikely investigators headed to the Arctic North.
Are you sure this is the right terminal, Marty?
Of course I'm sure. The ticket I printed says Terminal 34B, and this is 34B right here.
Okay, it's just that I have my boarding pass on my phone, and it's telling me the gate has changed to 20C. So I don't think this is the right one.
You millennials and your phones. This is how airports work. You print the ticket, it tells you the gate, and you go there. End of story. There's no need for some fancy phone gadgetry to tell me where to go.
I don't even know where to begin with you. Look, how about I just ask this flight attendant what flight is here, and then we'll know for sure.
We don't need help to find where we're going, Anna.
Marty, please chill out. I'm just going to ask if this is the right gate. We're never going to make our flight if we argue all day.
Fine. Ask the lady. But I bet she won't even know, because none of these airport employees ever seem to be helpful.
Flight 263 to Anchorage is now leaving out of gate 21C. Once again, flight 263 to Anchorage is now leaving out of gate 21C.
See?
Whatever. Let's get to the gate.
On behalf of Alaska Airlines, we'd like to be the first to welcome you to Anchorage, Alaska, where local time is 10:43 a.m. Bags can be
Hey, Marty, wake up. We landed. Marty!
Oh, I'm up. Sorry.
Can you pass me my bag from overhead? All right, we made a past baggage claim. I was told they arranged a driver to take us to the boat from here, so keep your eye out for a guy with a sign. Oh, look, that's probably him over there. Let's go see.
Anna Bedlum and Mary Green. Mary? Anna, look what this moron has on his sign.
Hey, don't be rude. It's just a little typo, geez.
Hi, sir. I'm Marty Green, and she's Anna Bedlum.
I'm so sorry for the mistake, Mr. Green. Please, right this way. It should be about a 30-minute trip to the boat. You were told to give you this satellite phone in case you need to contact your boss for emergency assistance.
Thanks, bud, but I'm sure we'll be fine on our own.
Sir, I can't let you leave without the phone.
Oh, for Pete's sake, give me it.
And so our explorers set off for the boat to take them to the North Pole. We'll join them when they arrive or if anything important happens. I hope you're enjoying yourselves and are as excited as I am about their journey. Well, that was a fast 30 minutes. It seems they arrived at the boat, so let's get right to them.
Wow, that's quite a big boat.
Hey, that's a crab fishing boat.
Hey! Over there! Are you the two explorers heading to the North Pole?
Yes, we are.
We've been told we're your transportation. Go ahead and come aboard. We're just about to disembark.
How damn cool. We get to ride on a huge crab fishing boat just like the ones on Deadliest Catch.
Marty, look at the lifeboats along the side. I bet they'll put us in one of those when we get close.
Those don't look OSHA regulated at all. Well, you only live once, right? Or, what is that term you millennials use? Rolo or something?
It's YOLO, Marty. And I'm sure they're safe or the fishermen wouldn't have them. Now, according to the map, they'll be dropping us off about a mile south of where the BBC crew made their last contact with the Anchorage Coast Guard base. Marty, I'm gonna go hang out on the upper deck before it gets too rough.
I think I'm gonna stay down here. I'm starting to feel a little dizzy.
Why were you so excited about the boat if you knew you'd get seasick?
I didn't know. I never been on a boat this big before.
Toilet's next door.
Sorry to interrupt, dear listener. It has come to our attention that we need to speed things up a little bit. So by the time you hear this, we have cut out some of the remaining unnecessary chatter of Anna and Marty, and placed some descriptive summaries from yours truly. We're to start with one right now. Our intrepid explorers were on the boat for one whole day, so the next morning after breakfast with the crew, they were lowered into the water in one of the extra lifeboats.
It's cold enough to freeze a brass monkey's balls off out here.
What on earth, Marty?
My buddy told me. It's an old sailor phrase. Hilarious, right?
Yeah. Hilarious. But you're right, it's freezing. Can't you row any faster?
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to row us there? I'd be happy to switch.
That's not what I... Marty, look out for the ice!
Oh,
There's a hole. Quick, row faster and I'll try and plug it with something.
Hello, listeners. I know. I'm interrupting the action. But unfortunately, I must interject and explain. Unfortunately for us, the best plug and a hand-on-hand was our camera's large wind-protecting microphone cover. So they grabbed it fast and jammed in the hole. But now we rejoin our adventurers who safely made it ashore and replaced their wind cover with an old, large, fuzzy one from Marty's bag that he says is from the 80s.
According to the GPS, we've got a mile trek to the last known location of our missing crew. We should get going immediately so we can try and reach it before dark.
well, according to the map, we can cut a third of the time off if we take a shortcut here. And I think we should take a little break and have a brewski after that near miss on the boat. We've got plenty of time.
But my GPS clearly shows that the glacier has shifted here with global warming, so that path is probably gone now.
That's some grade A BS right there. Global warming is a damn hoax and you know it. If the map says there's a path that way, then there's a path.
How old is that map?
It doesn't matter. Land is land, North Pole or not.
Marty, please be reasonable. You're going to get lost or fall in a crevasse and break your neck if you go that way.
I'll be just fine. I'm a man. We were made to survive in the wilderness.
How can I explain in words you'll understand how wrong you are?
What was that? I can't hear you over the snowmobile.
Get back here, you stubborn, thick-headed, self-centered ass! Marty! Marty! Hey, Carlos. Still no sign of him. It's been hours and I tried following the tracks. How am I supposed to do this on foot?
You're right. This is the disaster. Marty could have fallen in a crevice or been buried alive in snow or worse. I'm gonna take my chop and I should be in Alaska in an hour or so.
Then will you get on one of those boats like the one we took?
No way, that would take far too long. I've gotten permission to take the USS Ice Crusher.
What the heck is that?
It's the not-so-secret U.S. Army speedboat made for the Arctic.
Hey, why didn't we take that?
No time to explain. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, tomorrow?
I'm still a few hours out from your landing spot. I want you to stay where you are and make camp for the night. I'll make camp where I dropped off and we'll meet up tomorrow to find Marty.
I can't believe I let this happen.
It's not your fault, Anna. With Marty's bullheaded nature, something was bound to come up eventually.
I suppose you're right.
They just informed me that our radar shows a real big storm headed toward both of us. I'll probably lose signal soon with all the wind and snow.
All right, I'll see you in the morning. Wow, that was almost worse than sleeping at a Super 8. Well, almost. It's Carlos. I don't think I've ever been this happy to see a man on a snowmobile.
I take it you survived the blizzard okay?
I've got 4 siblings. I'm used to sleeping through noise and the room shaking.
Good to know. I'm afraid the blizzard also covered up Marty's tracks.
So we don't know which direction he went from here.
Exactly.
This is hopeless.
Wait, listen. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
There it is again. Gunshots.
You don't think.
Who else would bring a gun to the North Pole? Of course it's Marty. Let's get going before he runs out of shots.
The shots are getting louder. I think I hear them coming from that cliff over there.
I think you're right. Headed straight there.
Marty! Marty! Why are we stopping?
Look, the ice is thin here.
Hey! Who's up there? We're down here.
Marty, it's me and Carlos.
Carlos came all the way out here?
Yes, to save your stubborn ass.
Enough chatter, guys. How did you end up down there?
Me and Cassandra both fell when the ice cracked.
Cassandra?
She's in bad shape, guys. Says she'd been down there for 4 days, and I think she broke her leg.
Hold on, guys. We'll get you out soon. Carlos is getting his rope attached to his metal rescue pallet, and we can pull you out.
Anna, can you tie the other end to the snowmobile?
On it.
Hey, hurry up, you two. I'm not sure how much longer Cassandra has down here.
This thing is so heavy. Hold on. Okay, Marty, you guys on?
Yes, we are all ready for liftoff. You guys sure this is safe?
I mean, no, but according to Carlos, it's the best option.
Okay, hold on tight, guys.
Here we go.
Whoa, slow down, guys.
Carlos, slow down.
Okay, I hear you.
Thanks. Cassandra isn't on here that well. Thank God you guys found us. But no time for chatter. We need to get Cassandra to the hospital.
Can you get her on your snowmobile without her falling off?
You can borrow my rope and tie her to him.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, Anna, get back on. Let's go. Hi there, dear listener. You may have figured by the sounds of my fire how we made it back safely and got Cassandra the care she needed back in Anchorage. Once she was well enough, she was able to tell us that she and her crew were camping, and awoke to the ice cracking, and before she knew it, she was at the bottom of a cliff. The rest of the crew is not as lucky as she was, but we will spare the horrible details. She says she thinks she may have found a discovery that could stop all climate change, but she needs to study what she found in the lab for a while. But as soon as she knows, we will air a special interview right here on WCRX. As for Marty and Anna, Marty has agreed to become more patient with her, and to trust that maybe there's a tiny chance that the ice is melting is troubling, and due to the change of climate. But he hasn't come around to the human involvement part. And I'm very excited to inform you that Anna will be joining us for future episodes here on Unsolved Mysteries.
That's right, guys. I will be joining Carlos as the new co-host of this amazing show where we will continue to send explorers to solve mysteries around the world. So, Carlos, you want to end it?
No, you go right ahead.
For Unsolved Mysteries on WCRX, I'm Anna Bedlum, here with Carlos Neruda, saying see you next week when we try to solve yet another unsolved mystery.
Unsolved Mysteries, Lost in the Arctic was written and directed by Tyler Gruel and Jake Eisendrath, and featured Issa Andaleon, Claire Lostutter, and Dylan Case. Unsolved Mysteries Lost in the Arctic was produced for the Painted Eyelids Audio Theater and for the Columbia College Spring 2021 audio drama course.